open-air market in every R&D small. Both permanent markets and roving markets set up only on particular days. Some simple, others decidedly gourmet. Parisians spend a lot of time thinking about and talking about food. Most people shop daily. The French place a high value on quality. Picture-perfect produce is ripe and the fish is fresh. Everything is sold to be eaten that day, probably within a matter of hours. This is serious shopping that takes time. No one seems to be rushed. Shoppers arrive without a list and let their five senses take over. This is Rue Mouffetard. It's one of the most picturesque cobblestone streets in all of Paris. The area is frequented by students of the Sorbonne, which isn't far away. And they come here for sidewalk cafes, restaurants, pastry shops, bakeries, as well as a beautiful produce market. Follow your nose to the aromatic ripe plums and apricots. The tomatoes are vibrant red, and so are the tasty cherries, juicy strawberries, fresh raspberries, and the sweet tart currants. In France, meals often include meat. The most popular are beef, pork, veal, and lamb. Some markets sell rabbit, goat, and even horse meat. It's a carnivore's dream. Poultry includes chickens, as well as duck and quail. The local farm-fresh eggs have deep yellow, rich-flavored yolks. The small, energetic market at Place Maubert is in an upscale Parisian neighborhood where the loyal clientele shop not only for culinary necessities, but also for specialty items, such as foie gras. This expensive, rich French delicacy is made from goose or duck livers. It is served chilled with thin buttered toast slices. I'm on the Rue de Seine in the 6th arrondissement. This is a small street market where the sophisticated customers quietly and patiently wait to pay for their purchases. There is no bargaining in French markets. Customers pay firmly set prices.
Cream puffs, français.
My name is Elizabeth. And I'm Gabby. And we're making cream puffs from France. We already made a dough for the cream puffs, but what we did, steps we took, were we poured 100 milliliters of water, 50 milliliters of lait, which is milk in France, and 60 grams of butter that we cut in pieces in a pot. Then we added the sugar, the sucre, and the salt, and we brought it to a boil. We then took our pot out of the heat, and while stirring, we slowly added flour, 75 grams of it, until the pate is smooth. We put the pot back in the heat, and we stirred constantly for about 1 minute, and then we took it out of the heat again. After that, we added 2 eggs, one by one, and we stirred constantly until the pate was smooth. We preheated the oven at 220 Celsius, and we put the pate in a pastry pocket and made 3 centimeter wide puffs, separated 4 centimeters from each other on pastry, like we're doing now. A little history for the cream puffs. This guy in France named Andre, he invented the cream puffs with the help of a chef from Poland. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes after your dough is done. Is put the lait or milk in a pot.
During this time, you put the yolks and the sugar in a bowl and whip for about 5 minutes until smooth and white in color.
Then add the flour. And mix it until smooth. Put the boiling hot lait or milk and pour it into the mix. put on medium heat. Then we take the cream with a tiny spoon and we dab them on